Folks, I want to make sure you watch this entire video, and I never ever ask you to watch my entire video unless there's an extremely good reason for it. This video has already been recorded. I'm adding this message to the front of the video because in this video you're going to see time and time again that I get progress towards challenges and it never comes up on the screen. Okay? Now you can see on your screen there's 3 challenges. We're going to complete all 3 of these challenges in this video. One time in this video you're going to see that I get damage on an opponent and the game says I've got so much damage towards an opponent. So then I get damage to an opponent again. It never comes up. Well, you know, from the damage it showed I had and the damage I got, I know how much damage I have on the opponent, right? So I do damage to opponent again. Next thing you know, I have a green check mark, which even I shouldn't have got because even with the 2 damages that was put together wasn't enough to give me the green check mark. But the second person I did damage to, it didn't even count the person I did damage to the time before. But again, if you take the 2 people I did damage to, it still was not enough to give me the green check mark. The system is extremely flawed, and I want you to see this because it is a major problem. We've had problems for a long time now with the epic challenges, and they really need to take a look at it. And I think I'm going to do a video on its own. But this is towards the end of the video. But again, I want to make sure you know about it so you watch the whole video. Again, I apologize. This is a long intro, but it's very important that you know about this. Hello everybody, this is the Bulldozer, and thank you for giving me your time, and thank you for watching another one of my videos. I really do appreciate it. Here we go with some more of the Spray and Pray challenges. In this video, folks, we're going to take care of all 3 of these challenges that you see on your screen. This is deal damage with SMG to opponents, deal damage to opponents' structures with a minigun, and eliminate opponents with an SMG less than 15 meters away. Now, if you didn't see the past 2 videos that I put up, you can get both of these SMG challenges by doing spray in 3 gas stations, which I show you how to do all 3 gas stations in one game, as well as finding the lost spray cans. I show you how to find all 5 lost spray cans in one game as well. So by doing those 2 challenges, it's set up for us having 2 SMG challenges at the same time. If you would, I'd appreciate it if you use MrBulldozerGamN as your supporter creator code. Remember, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, every time I receive a payout from Epic Games, I do give back. So make sure you send me a message over on Twitter with a picture. It looks like this. It shows it owned and it says this purchase helps support MrBulldozersGamN, so I can give you a shout out. And when I get enough of these, I will do another big video that's only going to be for everybody that helps support the channel. So again, if you do use my code, make sure you send me a picture over on Twitter so I can give you a shout out. And again, I'm going to say it one more time, folks. Every time I receive a payout from Epic Games, I will be doing a give back. Have it be V-Bucks, a skin, something. So the only way you're going to know is if you subscribe to the channel and hit that notifications bell, so you'll know when that is going to take place. Back to this video here. Again, we are going to be working on these 3 challenges, and the structures thing, it doesn't always come up, and you're going to see, you know, I get a small number in my first game, but it never showed me how many I get, because unfortunately, unless you see an enemy or an opponent actually building a structure, you don't know what structure is an opponent, what structure is your teammate. So you'll see me, I find a structure and I just start shooting with the minigun. With the SMGs, both these SMG challenges are going to work hand in hand. You know, you have to deal damage with an SMG, and you have to get 3 eliminations less than 15 meters away. You can complete both of these challenges working simultaneously with each other. Let's get started. Now here we are, we're going to drop into our first game here. And I see a platform over there, so I'm going to hit the top of this hill. Pull out my minigun, and I'm just going to go ahead and just shoot the platform. And just take it out. Yep. It's a small structure. Then we got another one over here. So I'm going to take this, this structure out over here. But see, I'm not getting no markers, so I don't know if this counts or not. I hadn't pulled up. You can go look at your challenges, but at the same time, I know there's people in this area. So I want to be careful. And again, I'm going to take this structure out right here. And see, I see an enemy right there, so that's the reason why I didn't want to pull up my challenges. I'm going to cut inside and cut through this building here. And I hear him building up around, so I'm going to follow him right up. And I'm going to pop them right there as my first SMG elimination. Now, you can't get an SMG elimination without doing any damage, but you saw no damage points came up on the screen. Fortnite has a huge problem with giving you information on progress on challenges. You clearly know you can't kill somebody without doing damage to them. So we know there's progress towards that challenge, we just don't know what it is. Now you're going to see here I'm going to get 22, 22, and then 46, and then I die. So I pause this here, you see I got a score of 136. So I had the 22, the 22, and the 46, which gave me a score of 90, which means that they didn't show me getting a score of 46 when I got the kill. Yeah, here we're going to drop in, and I'm just going to empty my minigun. And again, got no way knowing if it is a opponent structure or a friendly structure. Pick up some ammo, and of course, don't get no ammunition for the minigun. I'm going to drop in down here. See some opponents. We get this guy here. Looks like he's not paying attention. I'll pick him off, get my second kill, less than 15 meters away, and then get some more damage. Now I'm at 251 of the 500, just over halfway. Now we're into our next game. Making our way across the snow here, headed over to this chest that is on top of the chimney. And as I get over here, somebody decides to challenge me. So I use the chimney as a shield. Take them out. And there is my third kill of less than 15 meters away. But you can see again, folks, no damage is showing up. Like I said, it doesn't happen every time, but it does happen a lot that it does not show your damage, or even not just damage, progress toward your challenge. And right here I can clearly see we have opponents building structures down here, so it's going to make it extremely easy for me, to finish this challenge off for the minigun. Because you can see right here I have a gold, so I'm going to be just ranking up the damage points. And they're just going to keep building, which, works well for me. I actually end up getting an elimination. So I have two guys shooting at me, so I'm going to glide down, get on the other side of this tree, and I didn't even know I actually already had it done, because you can see it's still building up, and right there is my green check marks. Now we have the green minigun done, and that person just lasers me. So as we look at our challenges, you can see we have 361 of the 500 damage, our minigun is done, and our eliminations is done. So we only need 139 more damage. Alright folks, this is the portion of the video that gets extremely crazy, and it shows you how the counting system is messed up in Fortnite. I hit this person right here, I'm going to drop down. You see it says 449 of the 500 right there, okay? Let's continue on. They really need to take a look at this, because I think this is part of the problem, the reason why stuff doesn't pop up like it's supposed to. This guy is going to jump down, I'm going to kill him, and I'm going to get 22 damage on him. So that gives me 471 damage of the 500 damage needed for this challenge. But as you're going to see, nothing ever shows up on the screen. And again, I think this is where this is a very, very big issue. Here we have again, I'm going to land on this guy. Now I have 471, right? I'm going to hit this person right there for 22 again. But check this out, folks. When the score comes up on damage, it says I have 499. You just saw me get 22 on that elimination. That should have gave me 471. And I can confirm that I had 471 because I saved this clip. Take a look at this. But here you see right here, folks, this board, if you go to your challenges, it showed I had the 471, which is what I should have had. I had the 449, and then the 22 I got was 471. But when I got that kill, or that hit on that person for the 22, it said I had 449. But it still is not crazy, folks. Let's say, okay, let's just say this. Let's say that game gave me credit and it's just an error, right? Let's say, even though what you see on your screen right now is wrong and what I showed you a second ago is correct, I still want you to explain something to me. What I'm getting ready to show you makes absolutely no sense to me. Because if I've got 471, alright, and I got 22 damage, 471 and 22 damage is 493, which means I should not be seeing this. Now, folks, I understand this works out in my benefit, but at the same time, you've seen multiple times in this video where I've gotten damage and it never showed me credit. And the reason why I had pulled up the challenges and I had that screenshot of the challenge board because it was not giving me credit towards my challenge. And this has been an ongoing problem. And they need to look into this. Because, yeah, just so happens, you know, they gave me the extra 7 points of damage, okay? But how many times have we worked on challenges and they did not count? You know, that has happened numerous times. We shouldn't have to take and go hide or something to go look at our settings and go into the challenges to see what our progress is because it didn't come up on the board. And there's a lot of times we get killed because of that. It makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever, folks. It just doesn't. You know, some people might say, oh, this ain't nothing, you know, just, you know, go shoot another person. But you know what? That's this challenge. You have other challenges out there that call for something different. That, you know, you go back and look at my videos. We had the ring challenge last season where people was telling me the rings wasn't coming up for them, and I personally, it took me like a dozen games to get the rings to show up, even after using the same glider or the correct glider. It just would not come up. It just would not come up, and that was just one issue I'm talking about. You know, it just makes no sense to me at all. But they need to look into this, because when it comes to points towards a challenge, that is something that's very, very important, and that needs to be top on their priority list. Hell with all this other stuff they have going on. You know, if you're going to put challenges out there and you expect people to complete these challenges, they need to make sure these challenges are working properly so people get the correct credit that they deserve for doing the challenge. again, the correct credit they deserve for doing the challenge. We'll go ahead and take a look at our rewards, because again, we finished all 3 of these challenges. The SMG damage to opponents, the 3 kills less than 15 meters away, and the damage structures with miniguns. This is also going to set up our last spray and pray challenge. And then after that challenge is completed, we will be unlocking the prestige challenges. Sorry to go on that rant. It's just that, you know, it just makes absolutely no sense to me at all, folks. It really, really doesn't. And there you go, folks. Search chest at Tilted. Now, I've already got this video. It's actually rendered. It's just waiting for this one here to do. It was a shorter video than this one. That's why it's already rendered. But I like to upload these in order. So after this one here gets uploaded, that one will be uploaded. I do give you some tips in this video here to make it a whole lot easier for you. I do have a special location to go to where you can get guaranteed just about 2 chests every time you go there, and sometimes 3 depending on where you go. I've gone to this location a half a dozen times, and I have never ever seen one person go to where I go. So there you have it, folks. If you would, please use MrBulldozeRGamN as your supporter credit code. I would really appreciate it. Also, smash a like on this video if you found this video helpful. And don't forget, if you do use my code, send me a Twitter message with the image of you using my code so I can give you a shout out. I really would like to give you a thank you. And every time I receive a payout from Epic Games, I will be giving back to you, my viewers, as a thank you. And the only way you'll know that is if you subscribe to the channel and hit that notifications bell. Hope you enjoyed the video you just watched. On the left hand side of your screen is the Fortnite playlist. On the right hand side, the previous video I uploaded. If you did enjoy this video, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more content, and if you want to make a purchase in the store, please use MrBulldozeRGamN. I really appreciate it, and every time I receive a payout from Epic Games, I do a give back. This is the Bulldozer. Get your killing on, and I'm out of here.